Hello everybody and welcome back to the third and final episode of Terraria, but I can't heal. In this series, I can't use any healing potions or anything that restores health in the tooltip. I also can't heal using the Nurse and the Spectre Hood. Anyways, in the last episode, I defeated the mechanical bosses, Queen Slime and Plantera. And in this episode, I'm gonna be going from Golem to the Moon Lord. I also changed the world to Master Mode, but I can't find the footage of me doing that anywhere. I looked everywhere, but maybe I deleted it. Not surprising. Anyways, onto the video. While on my way to the fairyland, I stumbled upon the gravestone for when I died during that solar eclipse when I wasn't supposed to. I hovered over it and it made sense now. The only thing that could have killed me was, of course, something other than solar eclipse enemies. I arrived at my destination to get some prismatic lice wings. I was a little too late, so why not fight the one and only Pigron? The fight was much harder than I anticipated. I was able to get through the first phase consistently, but the second phase was much harder. Fortunately, I ran out of pig food, so I went fishing instead. I went ahead and cleaned the lizard farm and set up an arena to fight the Ancient One. But first, I felt like ordering some piranhas and got myself a piranha gun. But then, the days went dark as the moon rose above the lands. And I was like, it's Mothron time! Obviously, an ancient mutant flying moth won't stop me from fighting the Ancient One. I summoned. I fought. I had the high ground. But I underestimated their power and died. So I was back to catching lice wings. I caught 3, but someone inexperienced with lice wings wasted one while doing the ritual. It obviously couldn't have been me since I am the master of experience. I was a bit rusty since the last time I fought the Lice Queen was back in October, and this video was recorded in January. I got through about 2/3 of the way there, and honestly I'm a bit surprised that it lasted that long. I went with a shot bow for round 2, but I failed miserably. The piranha gun was better since I didn't need to focus on shooting and allowed me to focus on dodging more. And now, cue the montage of me failing to get better gear. I tried to get the chain gun from the Frost Moon, which was a big mistake. I died a million times and didn't get a single drop, only coins. I went for the Magnus? Where did I get Magnus from? I went for the Venus Magnum, which I didn't even know existed until I visited the wiki. I fought Plantera and didn't get it, obviously. I was looking at the wiki when something caught my eye. The Mage class. There are some great weapons and some good gear I can get right now from the dungeon, such as the Spectre Armor, Spectre Staff, Shadow Beam Staff, and the Inferno Fork. But first, I had to get what every mage needs, the Mana Flower. I couldn't find it, so I went back to the Frost Moon. This time, I had 2 weapons in mind. Not that it's gonna change anything. I finished it with only the Tree Sword, which is better than nothing, but it's still useless. While waiting for nightfall, I went to the dungeon for some yummy Spectre Armor. I was able to get the full set plus the hood, but I banned the hood later on because healing. I spent way too much time looking for the nature's gift, so I just spawned one in because time is money. I maxed out my mana and got the nettle burst that I got from Pantera while trying to get Magnum! Oh my god. I maxed out my mana and got the nettle burst that I got from Pantera while trying to get the Magnum, and a few magic accessories to aid with my quest. The nettle burst turned out better than I thought. It could actually kill enemies. I then ran out of storage and totally didn't just cheat in a Shadow Beam staff and a Spectre staff because I would never do something like that. After constructing the Silk Road, I fought the Queen once again and managed to beat her. Even better, I got the Night Glow. I was hoping for the pink guitar, but this is fine. I beat her 2 more times and got the Night Glow 2 more times. I tried the old one's army, but it was too hard, so I just moved on to the next step, which was finally to beat Golem. I was adamant to beat it with a weapon from an optional boss, which is why I tried Fishron and the Empress of Light and the old one's army first. I went on a lice killing spree, but I just kept getting Night Glow after Night Glow after Night Glow. I kept getting the same thing 5 times in a row. And there are like 5 other drops, but I kept getting the same damn Night Glow. But then, finally, the Eventide broke the cycle and dropped. I went ahead and fought the former Lunatic Cult leader. With the aid of the magical lantern. Prepared, I took on the Frost Moon once again, with one goal in mind, the Razor Pine. It dropped from the first tree. With the aid of the Razor Pine, I ran out of storage while taking on the Nebula Pillar. With the aid of the Nebula Blaze, I took on the Old One's army once again. I'm powerful enough to fight it, right? Nope. With the aid, I was hungry for some pie, so I made a pie farm. With the aid of the pies, I took on the Pumpkin Moon so they would fear the pumpkin-eating lunatic, the Lord of the Pies. I fought it, but didn't get the broom, so I fought it once again, but I ran out of storage. This time, it's sus because I paused and my mouse went to the bottom of the screen, presumably to stop the recording so I can cheat in the broom without anyone noticing. Even I don't remember if I cheated or not. I geared up for the Moon Lord fight, and it was at this point that I realized that the fireworms don't attack you if you're within 8 tiles of the ground. Only took 821 hours to figure out. I killed the pillar and died. So I went to retrieve the fragments, but Mr. Upper Half rudely cut me off and it resulted in a crash. Again and again. But then, as I shot furiously into the Moon Lord's core, chipping away at its health, I slowly but surely came ever close to the destruction of the Moon Lord, once and for all. And then, one shot away, I fired and died. Unfortunate, huh? Luckily, the next round didn't have such a disappointing ending, and I actually did it. I beat it. I beat this ludicrous challenge. It actually wasn't all that bad. I kind of prefer not healing. It adds more challenge to the game. And also less frustration when dying because of forgetting to heal. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and series. But wait, there's more. You know how I said I'd shout out anyone who subscribed with their subscriptions public? Yeah, I forgot to do that and someone had been subscribed for 4 months and I kept forgetting to mention them. So here it is. Shout out to Christopher Marins, I think that's how you say it, for subscribing 4 months ago. As if it's needed from a channel with 100 subs. Thanks for 100 subscribers, by the way. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and series, and thanks for watching.